welcome back to another show. My name is Angel Ballister, and welcome to another Devils game. Tonight is the Hallows Eve game between the Jets and the Devils. So hopefully this matchup will result in a win for the team at home. That would be great. But anyway, right now, the teams are out for their warm-ups in their usual style. So not really much to discuss here other than everybody being out on the ice for the warm-ups. It'll be a matchup between Pavelek and Schneider. And away we go. The 3D intro is completed, and now we are announcing the team roster for the starting lineups. It's actually nice that they have pumpkin and Halloween designs for the whole game, so that was kind of cool. They projected the image of the pumpkin with a Devils logo on the ice, so that's kind of cool. So anyway, our starting lineups will begin, and for the Devils, of course, we will have Marek Zidlicki, and we will also have Bryce Salvador and Damian Brunner, and also Patrick Eliage, and of course Ryan Clough, and our goalie Corey Schneider, which has started many games with no break yet. And we are off in the first period. Let's go, Devils. And we are nearing the end of the first period. We had a power play goal by Winnipeg Jets, Blake Wheeler. Another one of those BS penalties against the Devils, which cost us a goal. But we are winding down into the first period. We will be going to the second period, but not quite yet. Not till the first period is done. But the first period will end, and Winnipeg will be up by a goal up on the Devils. And now here we are in the second period. And hopefully the Devils can get some goals in this period, or at least tie it up for us.
Devils penalty, number 2, Marek Zidlicki. He receives 2 minutes for interference. The penalty, 16:52. 2 minutes interference. Zidlicki and the Devils at 16:52.
And just like that, we will be winding down the second period. It has been a pretty quiet second period. Bunch of penalties, but no goals by anyone. So the Jets will be up by 1 goal still at the end of the second period once the second period ends, which should happen momentarily. Hopefully the Devils can get some energy for the third period so we can have either a tie game or a win, so we can say we have our first home win of the season. But at the end of the second, the Winnipeg Jets are still up by 1. And just like that, we are in the third period that is set to begin right after that faceoff has begun. And what is this? What is this? Oh my God, the Devils scored a goal. And that would be the tying goal of the period. So let's just enjoy the moment, shall we? And the tying goal for the Devils was obtained by Michael Ryder, and it was an unassisted goal. So Michael Ryder with a shot and ties up the game for us late in the third period. Let's go Devils. And just like that, we are winding down the third period and we will be in a tie. So we will be heading into overtime with that saving goal by Ryder tying up the match for us. And we are tied 1-1 at the end of the third. So it's time for the overtime period to begin. And away we go. And an uneventful overtime period as the clock ticks down to the final minute of overtime. So you know what that means, folks. We will be going into the dreaded shootout that we have not won in regulation as of yet this season. So at the end of overtime, we are still tied 1-1. So that means that it is time for the shootout. Now, in the video, I do not have Damian Brunner taking his first shot because they started it very quickly, so I didn't catch it. But he missed. So the first shooter for Winnipeg will be Blake Wheeler. And Blake Wheeler and Schneider are at it. And he misses. So that's good. So we're unscored yet in the shootout. Now we have Jacob Josephson up next for the Devils. So away we go. Jacob Josephson. And he goes. And he got a goal. So we are up 1-0 in the shootout. So the next shooter for Winnipeg is Andrew Ladd. And the ref gives a signal, and we are on way between Schneider, and Schneider makes a save. So we're still up 1-0 in the shootout. We meaning Devils, of course. The next shooter for the Devils is Patrick Eliage. And away Patty goes. Where we wind up, nobody knows. But he misses. And the next shooter for Winnipeg is Brian Little. So Brian Little must score on Corey Schneider in order for the shootout to continue. Otherwise, the Devils will have won their first shootout. And we got Brian Little and Schneider, and he makes the save. And the Devils win in a shootout. Oh my God. Pinch me. I must be dreaming. So the final is Devils 2 and Winnipeg 1. I am back home, Devils fans, and holy crap. The Devils won in a shootout. Can you imagine? That was just shocking to me. It was such a horrible game. And then, the last 5 minutes or so got really interesting. And then we went to overtime and it's going to be the same shootout. And then a shootout, it's like, ugh. But we won. Hooray. So if you guys like the coverage, like, share. I'm going to bed. See you guys next time.